Hello YouTube, Vadman here with a TNT Cannon tutorial today. This is a fully automatic TNT Cannon designed for the Minecraft 1.5 snapshot. Currently it's a pre-release, but soon, within a week, it'll be coming out as the official update. And it uses all the new features implemented in the new Redstone update. Essentially, it's a fully automatic cannon that shoots for 2 to 3 hours of real time without needing to reload. And I'll show you how that works in a bit. But first, let's see it work. All you have to do is flick a lever and watch it go. Now, this TNT cannon shoots approximately at a rate of 1 round per 5 to 6 seconds approximately. Now this rate can be adjusted to a minimum of around 5.1 seconds. Additionally, this cannon can be remade into a 360 degree cannon or into a cannon that shoots more accurately with one shot, or on the contrary, with a spread 4 TNT shot, as you see here. There's a minor amount of variation using this setup, which can also be adjusted thanks to how TNT is spawned with dispensers now. So it is possible to make this cannon more or less accurate depending on your needs. And essentially it'll keep firing until you unflick the lever or until it runs out of TNT in these supply chests. Shoots quite a lot and pretty fast. As I said, a rate can be slowed down if needed. This is pretty much the fastest it'll go. And this TNT cannon has a very unlikely failure rate. I'm pretty sure so far with hours of testing it has not failed a single time. And if it does fail, it's usually repairable, as with this kind of TNT deployment method, there is never actually blocks of TNT lying anywhere. So in case something happens, most likely it'll be able to be repaired. Okay, let's get to how it actually works. So if you didn't know, this TNT cannon uses the new hopper and chest way of transporting blocks, as well as the new update that happened to dispensers. Primarily, this cannon would not work if they hadn't changed how dispensers work. Now, dispensers will deploy TNT primed. So if there's TNT inside of a dispenser, it'll come out as primed TNT, ignited TNT. Also, in order for this cannon to work for as long as it does, it needs to get new TNT blocks, and that's what hoppers are used for. This is not the most efficient way of organizing or of transporting the blocks, but it's fairly convenient, as we have storage for a lot of rounds, which can also be increased if you need to shoot for longer. Now, these 4 chests up here feed the actual propelled rounds. This cannon shoots currently, with this setup, 4 rounds per each actual shot dispensed from these dispensers. And this is the booster TNT. With each shot, 30 booster TNT is used, which requires quite a lot of TNT. So this needs to get refilled the most. But as I said, that amount can be increased. Now, this cannon has a range of approximately 300 blocks at maximum, 200 to 300, depending on how it's set up. And the range is severely affected by the timing of the propelled for TNT blocks. Using these dispensers, or these repeaters, excuse me, you can adjust how far it'll shoot. If I add one more repeater tick, it'll shoot a lot higher. because this TNT dispense from the dispensers will be approximately at this height when the propellant goes off, so it'll get propelled really high up. And if you decrease the timing, it'll be pretty much on the ground and it'll barely fly at all. Now, the redstone to this is pretty simple. Essentially, all you have to do is make sure that all of the 30 dispensers over here are timed at exactly the same time, and that's done with some repeaters. And this is the main clock for how fast the cannon will fire. Currently, it's set to, I'm pretty sure, around 5.1 seconds. Do not reduce this, because if you reduce it past 5 seconds, the booster TNT will dispense as the previous one is blowing up, causing that one to go all over the place, and you don't want that to happen. Some other parts of the redstone are just for controlling using the lever. So other than that, it's really simple to build. Let me show you some of the configurations you can use. If you want it to shoot very little distance, we can reduce this to 2 ticks, 2 repeater ticks, and with the next shot, you shall see that it landed dangerously close to our TNT cannon. Now that we increased it, it'll go back to firing further. And if you need it to go even further, you can see how high it went. You don't want it to go too high because you won't actually be able to hit. The TNT will blow up in midair. As you can see, it slams into the diamond and then blows out as cool fireworks in the air. Essentially, the range of this cannon is limited by how long TNT flies. Now, as you can see, the TNT cannon just failed. You have to be careful with the timing, because things like this can happen. But, as you can also see, it's fairly easy to... it can be possible to repair this now, and you didn't have a massive explosion that lags the whole server, which is quite important because I will be probably using this type of cannon in the next Castle Wars video. So these can fire automatically from a range. They can be controlled remotely, and essentially, even if the other team or someone else or it malfunctions, if the TNT cannon malfunctions and blows up in some way, it will not create a massive lag. It will not become a massive lag machine as my previous fully automatic TNT cannon. Now, of course, this cannon only works in the new update, and that's pretty much it. You can configure the actual drop propelled TNT in a different shape. For example, the booster TNT will stay the same, but you can make a ring of TNT to drop from that same height, a ring, or from a lower height. And that way you'll have a 360 cannon that can shoot in a 360 degree manner if you want. Or you can make a more accurate shot by putting blocks here, because dispensers have the ability, like let's say this dispenser, when it dispenses TNT, it can spawn it like exactly like this, or the TNT can be shifted a little bit to the right. Now, if that block wasn't there, it can also be shifted this way a little bit, which will cause it to fly further, which is why there's variation between the 4 shots. If you want to learn more about TNT and how TNT cannons work, and if you want to learn more about redstone basics and how TNT with redstone interacts, please watch my other video, which will have an annotation on your screen right now if the video is currently available. And I hope you enjoy this TNT cannon design. The download link will be in the description. Hope you enjoy. Have fun. See you guys next time.